Trump and his immigration policy, how's it going to affect the trucking industry? And how many immigrants are actually working in the trucking industry? Let's see what FreightWave CEO has to say.
So I think that's incredibly bullish for trucking. Let's talk a little bit about capacity. 20% of the trucking driver population in America, this is according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, are immigrants. Now, the vast majority of those immigrants are here legally, they're hardworking. I am a pro-immigration person.
Right.
But let's be completely frank here. A portion of those drivers are not documented and are here illegally under Donald Trump's definitions. And if you don't think that's happening, if you've never been in trucking and you don't think trucking companies, particularly small operators, are not going to take advantage.
See, he said particularly small operators. I think it's also going on in mega carriers. But of course, he's not going to say mega carriers because, he probably goes to all these trade shows and big events where he, hangs around with his friends, mega carrier friends. He's not going to throw them under the bus. Let's just say it's the small guys. Blame it on the small guys. All right, let's continue.
Advantage of the opportunity to do things that are not completely compliant, then you haven't been paying attention. The whole joke on the whole meme about Strong Sergey, the song Solo, is the same thing we're talking about here, is indefinitely that's going to take some labor out of the trucking market, some driver population of the trucking market, because trucking is a wonderful job for people who don't have a lot of other opportunities, particularly if you're trying to stay under the radar, because you're out there remote, you're not likely to do it. They can use international CDLs. And I talked to someone completely who, I'm not going to talk about it because he completely talked about off record, but he told me that what they actually see is a lot of driver's licenses. When the people are registering their trucks, they're using January 1st of the year because they don't actually know their birth date. And
all right. So let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? Is it a real big problem? Are we going to have a truck driver shortage because of Trump's immigration reform? I mean, I don't know. I think it's a little bit far-fetched. It just seems like the big wigs in the trucking industry always like to say that there's going to be a driver shortage. And in reality, there never was a driver shortage. People just quit because mega carriers suck. All these big corporations suck. And drivers they don't like working for mega carriers. So I did find it interesting that he just threw all the small guys under the bus, blamed it on them. Oh, it's the little carriers that are responsible for hiring illegal aliens. But yeah, let me know what you guys think.